but this officer safety, we don't know what's in the vehicle. I'd like you to step out and we can talk from there.
Well, this isn't a traffic stop.
Step out of the car. We're giving you a lawful order.
Step out of the car.
This is not a traffic stop.
Step out of the car.
And I have not broken a law.
Well, I'll tell you what, you're under arrest, so get out of the car.
Get out of the car.
What am I under arrest
Disorderly
for?
conduct, get out of the car.
What disorderly conduct?
Get out of the car, we'll talk about it, but right now you're resisting arrest.
Get out of the car, we're going to drag you out. We're going to break your window, drag you out. Don't do this.
What conduct did I do that was
Disorderly conduct, it's a criminal charge.
Disorderly conduct?
ARS 13-2904, anything that disrupts the peace of another. Get out of the car, you're under arrest.
Wait, you witnessed disorderly conduct to arrest?
Get out of the car.
Is there a sergeant here?
My lieutenant's right here.
Okay,
get out of the car.
Disorderly conduct to arrest me, lieutenant?
We're trying to talk to you.
Well, he's saying I'm under arrest.
So why don't you roll on the window and we'll talk to each other?
Well, am I under arrest or not?
We're doing an
So I'm
investigation.
not under arrest and they
Okay,
just
but
threatened
you're
to
being
arrest?
detained. You're being lawfully detained.
Okay, I'll agree with you there.
So, you want to act like a normal person?
Am I under arrest like this officer?
Okay, what did I just tell you?
You said I'm not.
What did I tell you? That you're being detained, right?
Sir, please step out of the vehicle.
No.
Okay.
So I said I'll
There you
talk
go.
to you.
Okay, do you have any weapons in your car?
I'm not going to answer any
Okay,
questions.
because this is a big difference between us taking you out or not. So you can run down the window the whole way and let us see your hands, or we're going to rip you out of the car. Roll down the window. Okay, this isn't a bro, we're getting to the point where this isn't a negotiation, okay?
I understand my rights. I have no officer.
Okay, well, if you understand your rights,
Both of my
there's a
hands
Supreme
right
Court
now.
case that says you have to get out of the
If
car.
it's a
I'm telling
lawful
you.
traffic
This is a lawful traffic.
on private property.
We are stopping you. Okay,
So
do you
what
want
am I
to
being
argue about
stopped
this,
for?
or do you want to talk about why we're here?
I want to know.
Let me see
You
both
said I'm
your
under
hands.
arrest, and you said maybe. Now I'm not stopped for a traffic stop. Clearly.
You're being legally detained.
Okay, to
now we're going to knock
investigate
this off.
something. To investigate something?
Yes.
Okay. What are you investigating?
Disorderly conduct.
Okay. Where? Well, it wasn't disorderly. So, what do you want to know?
What happened?
What? I mean, I have on film me just talking to him. Very, you know, he was not. We weren't.
So I tried to arrange a meeting with us. We had an incident. He got in one of my security guys' face last night, so I tried to arrange a meeting with a guy. Then he got all pissy on a text with security, even though I'd sent him an email to meet with me about his actions. So then he came up and just stormed the office. Very combative. We have a history at one of the other parks of being combative. He recorded me the whole time. I just wanted to have a professional conversation.
Describe combative. What does that mean?
Raising his voice extremely high.
Okay, so yelling.
Not listening to my side. He recording me.
Was he?
He tried. I have a kind of a line cross, and he tried to. And he got in my security guy's face last night.
Okay.
So I just wanted to have a conversation with him this morning about our rules and policies. As he escalated this morning. I tried to do it in a professional way. And he said we've aggravated his PTSD, and all I tried to do was talk to him about the rules and policies, and then it got to this.
Okay. So, how close was he when he was yelling at you?
Oh, within 3 feet. But he was yelling and using it as what the conversation was last night. So it wasn't like he's very intimidating. I mean, that's all I can say.
Was he cussing?
No cussing.
Okay. Did he threaten you?
Just said he was going to take it to legal and corporate. And
Okay. So what are the text messages?
so this is what concerned us at first. The security officer basically said that we were going to meet with him at 8:42 at 10:30. So are you refusing? And he says, why are you being evasive? Please give me the manager's email. I sent him the email with all my contact information. Then he says, act like no one is safe here, and you're rude, immature, and evasive. Now you made me unsafe and aggravated I will only communicate. Do not approach me, or else things may escalate. So we thought, well, this is kind of getting out of hand. And then we just called because we needed some backup, because obviously wasn't going to get a regular conversation.
Okay. So, What are you guys wanting done?
Well, he can't really stay here.
Do you want him trespass from the property?
Yeah, he can't.
Okay.
And I said, I need you to leave the property and we'll deal with this outside, you know, or, you know, we'll deal with this after the fact. But he can't be here acting like this. And he's already intimidated one of my staff last night. He's intimidating to us.
Okay.
So he can't really be here.
Okay. All right. Do you feel... You keep saying he's intimidating and combative, so combative...
Very argumentative.
Just argumentative? Okay. Was he squaring up with you, bowing up?
No, just...
Okay.
No.
Okay.
I don't think he's threatening my safety, but he's not listening to comments. Like,
And you guys don't want him here anymore because of him violating whatever policies, rules you have?
well, at this point, since it's got combative like this,
Okay.
and that it's going to escalate, and even though he didn't even respond to my email about meeting with me,
Okay.
and then he just came
But
to the office.
you want him trespassed now? And you want him off property now? Okay.
Yeah, I pay. I have user's rights. I paid $6,500 to be a member in this. I have no disorderly conduct. Been a member of this for over 2 years. I haven't broken any laws.
Don't go anywhere.
Just like,
Okay. Is this your call?
No, it's
Whose call is it? It's
Yeah.
yours?
Yeah.
Alright, so here's the deal. Basically, do we have disorderly conduct?
so with him, it doesn't sound like it was necessarily disorderly. He was argumentative, went into the store or whatever, and last night had gotten into an argument and gotten into a security guard's face. That was last night. Today he went in there basically doing this, argumentative, yelling, screaming.
He was yelling and screaming.
No profanities, no threats. He was about 3 feet away from the guy the whole time. He said he felt intimidated, but he didn't feel like he was like in.
Yeah, like wasn't trying to start a fight with someone.
No,
Like if you look at
and I
the
asked him-
disorderly conduct statute, I mean, does this guy fit the statute?
Disturb the peace of another.
I mean,
Well,
Property. Yeah, I see what you're saying. That yes.
These guys are, so they're.
Yeah, I see
I,
what you're saying.
they
I don't
just
know
want
if
him-
you could disturb the peace of somebody whose peace who isn't at
Right.
peace at the
I
time.
see what you're saying.
It's like if I'm starting an argument with you and you're arguing back with
Yeah,
me,
it's
you know.
mutual. I got you. Yeah.
So basically,
So I think
and then I don't think they could trespass this guy because like
it's private property.
you buy into this.
I mean,
So,
they
like,
might
he's
be
a member.
violating their own policies or their own whatever the heck, and they might have a lawsuit on the civil side, but it's still private property. They can kick him out if he wants.
Yeah, but he's
Okay,
part
so-
of an owner
so-
though.
Okay, so he's not just camping here.
So
He's in an RV spot. He's like one of these other RV guys. It's no different than like a hotel, isn't it? I mean,
I don't know. Let me ask this dude what's.
Well, let me go ask him real
That's
quick.
it
Like,
because he said
what's-
he paid $6,000.
Oh, I
so
didn't hear
like,
that.
like if he's a member in this, and
is that any different than like a timeshare guy that buys into something and staying at a hotel? Like, it's no different.
So as far as the hotel goes,
well, okay. So let me ask you this: are you guys willing to fuck this guy up? Because that's what's going to happen.
no, I don't.
mean, we're gonna-
I'm not here
yeah.
to.
No, absolutely
So-
not.
I'm not here to fight or
No,
anything like
absolutely
that.
not.
So that's what I mean. So we got this murky civil process.
Uh-huh.
So why are we going to put ourselves in a line? Because it really doesn't change our life if we walk this guy or not.
Except for the
because-
trespassing part.
Well, I'm
He's
not
not-
sure if he is. And
Okay.
if we don't know for sure that he's trespassing,
Yeah.
I mean, like, let's look at the trespassing statute and see. But if he's not absolutely trespassing, if he has some type of property rights to this, then
I'm going to go ask them what exactly his role as far as does he live here temporarily? Kind of like does he rent basically?
He has 20. Here, I got some paperwork in here. I can show you.
And then
He has
also, what I'm thinking too is that you can't just when you look at some of these are like residential things, like that guy and these guys with the porches.
Uh-huh.
So that's what it makes it look to me like more of a landlord-tenant thing, or maybe they might have to, their corporate might have to sue this guy to kick him out of the park.
I see what you're saying. Okay.
Because he's probably violating the terms of his contract. There's probably some language in there that says, hey, I can't be an asshole when I'm staying here, but that's not us to enforce. So
Right.
that's what I mean. It's like we could seriously put the hurt into this guy
Yeah.
Well,
Something.
and that's not the route I want to take.
No.
I mean, but that's where it's gonna go.
I'm not that this is anything, but the reservation number, and they got a 21 night reserve in and out, so it's not like he's got his member number though. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what this means in
Yeah, we gotta
comparison.
kind of figure out what his deal is as far as property rights.
Buy a membership in, it ranges from like 6,000 to 16,000, and then you pay yearly dues. The reason I'm staying is because I have a right to stay and I haven't done anything wrong.
Okay. And we're gonna figure that out. But, all right, thanks.
Corey, I apologize. I made a mistake in saying that
I
you're
really
arrest for
appreciate
disorderly conduct.
All right. Okay, so he says that he has basically like a timeshare through Thousand Trails.
It's a membership. We control it. It's a privilege. It's not a right.
Okay.
And I mean, we could basically suspend him or terminate his membership at this juncture for acting like he is. So he has no rights to be here
Okay.
at all.
So how long does
He
he?
doesn't lease a site. There's no tenant-landlord agreement or nothing.
So he doesn't fill out any rental agreements or anything
No.
like that.
No rental agreements at all. It's a right to use contract. I even put all of our rules in here related to the issue last night, and all of our membership rules. Mm-hmm. And one of them is being disruptive. We're not abusive or disruptive behavior. That's one of them. You know, I know if he has a service animal, we have to be respectful of that, but the dog wasn't under his control. It wasn't leashed. He had an electric vehicle in the lodge, which we don't allow vehicles in the lodge.
So that's your guys'.
Those are all our rules that I
That's your
sent
rules.
him.
As far as so he hasn't filled out any lease agreements
No.
or rental agreements.
They're just right to use contracts to use our facilities. That's all they are. And so at this juncture, we could submit him up for suspension or termination, depending on how he goes with this.
Okay. All right. Well.
So it could affect his future usage of our membership, but there is no tenant landlord.
Hello, security.
Just hang tight for me, okay? ALT. I'm terrible with names. Corey, right? Yeah. Okay. All right, you're free to go. And I'm going to ask you. You don't have to.
Yeah.
Would you be willing to show me the recording
Yes.
Okay.
I will show you of in here.
of the incident?
Now that we're done, you release me and we're good to go. I'll shut off my phone and
You're 100% free
I'll just
to
show
go.
you so that you can get the tone of what was going on there. And back, you know why?
Did we get his name from Hey, Corey.
From the plate number.
Did we? Okay, can we double check on
Yeah, I
that?
double check it.
Okay. What kind of dog you have? A lab. He was very interested in everything.
Just tell them to ask me. Okay, so this is the security office. So you can just see it here. So here's security when he says I was out disorderly at security. So I'm walking around. I think it stalls for a second because he.
You guys just want to watch that. I'm gonna go talk to them. Okay, so after talking with my lieutenant, so we think this is more of a civil dispute between the two, okay, between the company and him. So I'd recommend going to court to get him taken away from the property, evicted, never to use the company again.
Well, we don't need to go through court. We can suspend him today.
That's
But
going
how
to
do we
be,
get him off the property?
again, we're being told that he has some sort of agreement that he's allowed to, okay?
No.
But we don't know, okay? So we're going to leave it at that. We're going to tell him that he's not to have any contact with you, and any of you, okay? And vice versa, you guys just leave him alone. Now, if something disorderly happens to the point where he's threatening, okay, meaning I'm going to hurt you, I'm going to kill you, I'm going to break whatever, I'm going to burn stuff down, whatever, or he's trying to fight you guys, okay, squaring up, bowing up, getting in fighting stances, cussing at you, yelling at you, call us, because then we can come back, okay, because that's disorderly conduct.
But by our rules, and he's subject to our rules, if we can ask him to leave at any time.
You can ask him.
Yeah, but he's not going to.
But we can't force him right now. And talking with my lieutenant, he's agreeing that we're not going to force him to leave. Okay, because it sounds like a big civil issue between you guys. Does that make sense?
I guess that's. I mean, in other incidents we've had before with similar issues, we haven't had that problem with asking someone to leave. I think he's just really pushed the line.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know we're hearing some of what he's saying. I mean, I know he's putting you guys in a bad light too.
Mm-hmm. It's just that we have to listen to both sides. We have to come up with a solution. Okay, and we've determined that there's no crime.
No, there's no crime.
Okay, so that's where
No, just breaking member rules.
but that's not a law crime. So does that make sense? So
Yeah, it's still competitive.
I know. So, but okay. Well, just if something else happens, call us. Okay. All right.
Okay, thanks.
All right.
Security. So I'm walking around. I think it stalls for a second because he.
You guys just want to watch that? I'm gonna go.
Do you go inside the
Can you see
office?
it? No. This one.
I can't
But
see
this one
too
you
much.
can go
I'm
in
just
at
trying to
all?
listen at this point. Oh, it's better.
Is that
It's
better?
the sun when you face it that way.
Which way?
When you face it that way, it's in the sun and you can't see it as well.
Hi. Hey. What's going on? Hi.
Just want to see his demeanor.
Him. Oh man, you guys, trust me, this is gonna get real.
That looks like that's that. That one.
So then
Why did that stop recording though? Was your interaction done with
I
that?
walked away. I was like, this is gonna get, and I just walked away.
Convenient.
Convenient. What's convenient?
Oh, nothing.
You have the other ones on there?
What's convenient?
The fact that you stopped recording when you wanted to.
When I walked away, it was convenient.
Yeah.
Dude, what is your problem, bro? Are you looking this? You see this? Are you
We're
recording?
all recording. I'm recording. I'm not
Okay,
hiding anything.
good. I'm gonna get that body cam, bro.
Okay.
I'm gonna file a complaint on you.
Okay.
That's out of
Do you have
line.
any other videos?
Convenient? You know exactly what you meant by
You're
that.
choosing to record what you want.
I'm recording the whole interaction. I turned and walked away. And you're
So-
telling me that's convenient? Were you there? Do you know what happened? I'm trying to give you evidence right now, and you're starting shit. You.
I'll leave LT. I'm sorry. That was my
All right,
mistake.
man.